Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. I have just a quick fun little project and I decided to obviously turn the camera on as I did it. So I've been reading a lot of books lately and I realized I don't really have a bookmark. I just kind of have like a scrap piece of paper or like a receipt or something that I have been using on the different books I've been reading. So today I want to make myself a like an official bookmark. So I've gotten some papers together. This is actually going to be the size of the bookmark. Actually, no, it's going to be a little bit smaller because I'm going to use this paper. Or you know what? Actually, yeah, this might be the size of the bookmark. Yeah. So I want this paper. I want some like nice vintage music paper, and then I want to use this little image here as like kind of like a centerpiece or like a decoration for it. Now, being a bookmark, I can't really have a lot of thickness to it, so I'm not going to really decorate it, but you know, something nice and small but decorative. And maybe I'll put a flower on it or something, but let's just get started. I know what I want to do first, which is, you know what I'm going to say, I want to ink the edges. So let me ink these first. I'm going to ink them really, really well because this is mine, and you know, I love the vintage distressed look. So get a lot of ink on there. And all right. I'm not going to worry about the back just because, you know, it is mine and, you know, that's fine. So now what I need to do is kind of figure out, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to do it this way so I can kind of mark it up a little bit. But I'm just going to do kind of like a little edge. I have my, my small little paper trimmer. Now, I think it's like that. I'll try. Okay, let's just see how that looks. So that, yep, perfect. But wait, you know what I'm going to do. Ink the edges, ink the edges. Woohoo! Actually, you know what? I just thought of something really fun. And I literally just thought of it right now as we are, or as I am inking the edges. If I put like a little post-it note on the back, like a little sticky note, and write all the books that I'm reading, and then when I finish reading them, check it off. I don't know, that's just kind of like a fun little thing to do on the back since it's going to be blank. You know, maybe I'll put a little sticker, or maybe even just in pencil, write the books I'm reading, and then when I finish reading it, I'll just check it off. I don't know, that's kind of a cool idea. We'll see. All right, so, okay. Now let's get some glue here. Uh-oh, I think we are clogged. Yes, we are. Oh, here, hold on. I have this. I feel like I'm snaking a drain or something every time I unclog my glue with a paper clip. Let's see, I have a little, there we go. All right, put that over there. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. That was a little more than I was expecting. No worries, though, because what we'll do is we will just use this and kind of spread it out. Whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Getting glue everywhere. I think this is why I get so dirty when I craft. Everything gets a little bit crazy. And there's the little thing that was clogging the glue. All right. Oh gosh. Have a little glue on your paper, why don't you? Okay. All right, let me stop gluing. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. I think it was kind of like right there, you know, and if it's not, that's all right too. It's kind of like so. All right, and I'm just going to take the brayer and just roll it a little bit so I know that's nice and stuck down. All right, so this is looking like a bookmark. Now what I want to do is just, hold on, let me cut this out first, actually, so that way I can see. I can't really see what I'm doing. Hold on. Can't cut and talk at the same time. Oh, there we go. All right. Oops. Did I not cut it all the way up? Maybe I didn't. Nope, I did not. Okay. So, let me just cut this down. I was thinking of, just because, you know, it's kind of like busy on busy, but like with the same pattern. So what I thought of is like tearing a little piece of this to kind of put here and then put this on top, but maybe put something in the background of this just to give it a little definition. So first, let us kind of tear, and you know what would be, let's see. I'm just going to kind of just rip out a little piece just like that. And kind of line it up like this. All right, because I do want to see a little of the line here. I think I like that. Okay, so, oh gosh, what I'm going to do, I'm going to carefully, I don't know how fragile this paper is, but I feel like it's really fragile. But carefully, I'm going to ink this. Get all this there. And now, all right. Now, let's glue the back of this. Hopefully just a little bit of glue will come out. Good. I don't want globs, but I do want enough so that way it doesn't peel. All right, there we go. I'm going to try to get as close to the edge as I can, and then in the middle, you know, just kind of go like that. All right, so I think I had it like around like here. There we go. Yep, perfect. All right, so oopsies. All right, now I do want to put this on the back of something. Preferably actually just, hold on, I have this right here. A small little piece, you know, just so that there's like a little bit of definition. So let me glue this on and then we'll see how it looks. I'm going to glue it up a little bit. Hopefully I'm in frame. I feel like I'm a little bit not in frame. I'm going to move up a little bit. And I'm just going to make a little, there we go, perfect. And of course, we are going to ink the edges. There we go. Lots of good ink on it. Now, do I want it kind of... Nope, just like that. Yep, I love the way this is coming along perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to do it right about here. Right about there. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is getting great. Okay. Okay, but now I feel like I want something down here. And I feel like I've had yellow flowers, but of course, you know, now that I want the yellow flowers, they are nowhere to be found. Or maybe... Hold on, I'm thinking. You know what? I'm not going to think on camera. I'm going to pause it real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I found this little sticker here, and I don't think I need all of this. I was going to cut it kind of like this and then put it right here because it's kind of, you know, it's like the yellow drawing in the yellow here. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to cut it right about here, and then I don't know if the ink will take on this. We'll just give it a little ink and see what happens. I feel like some stickers they do take ink, some they don't. I found that, well, this one looks like it is actually. All right, so yeah, all right, so that one does take it. Now, let's get the sticker off. That's another time. Sometimes that is hard, but got it. Okay. All right, so let's do a little glue. A little glue here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And now I want to try to line this cut edge right along this. There we go. Perfect. All right. So let me just pat that down. It's a little gluey. And it's very light. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so you can't really see it, but like, you know it's there. Perfect. Now I actually need just a little topper, and what I'm going to use is, oops, hold on 1 second, I gotta get it. It's over here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this one. I have two that Lolly sent me, my friend Lolly. This one and like the whale tab punching one. But this one I think is going to be good for the top right here. So I want kind of, I have some of these little strips here. Actually, I kind of like this one, but I also kind of like this. That might be too busy. No, that one's too plain. I like that one too. I want it like very, like a contrast. No, that's, you know what, actually, it's going to be between one of those two. All right, let me just check again. All right, and then we have this one. I'm going to go with this one. There's just something about it I just really like. So, all righty. So we got to just Wait, hold on. I always get confused because, oh yeah, okay. Because these ones you actually have to fold in half to make the little, wait, oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I was right on. I had just a little tab to spare. All right, so put that right there, and that would be perfect. Yep. So it doesn't stick up too much, but it sticks up just enough so we know that's the top. I know some people like really big tops, like you know how they have the little like tassel type things, but for me, I just need a little something just to show that that's the top of the bookmark, or you know, like when it's sticking out, it's just a little bit of stickage outage. That is not even a word. I just literally made that up as I was saying it, as I was trying to figure out how I was going to describe it, but yeah. Okay. So I want to make it even. Is that even? No. Maybe right there. Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. And if it's not completely even, you know, that's okay too. This is handmade and not perfect. Okay. I think it's a little too far that way, but it's all right. Because we're going to go like this. We're going to hold it. And am I on camera? Good. I'm going to just put some glue. I put a lot of glue actually. But let's put on some glue on this side. Then we'll squish it. Okay, and then we can, because I did put a lot of glue, so I know that there's going to be glue squishing out. And the back is getting really a little bit grungy. But it's mine, and it's okay because I love the grunge. So I am not mad at that at all. All right, so there it is. I actually should put somewhere on here my name, I guess. But yeah, so that is my bookmark. There is the top, and then it goes all the way down, and then on the back, nice and plain. And I think that's actually a fun idea. I'm going to put the names of the books that I'm reading and then check them off when I'm done. Because right now I'm actually in the middle of reading 2 books. So, you know, actually 3, but one's kind of not holding my attention. But yeah, but that is it. So I hope you guys like this project, and you know, it's something simple and useful, because I actually need to now, once it dries, put it in my book that I'm reading. And maybe I should come back and get some more, because I am reading a couple books, and each of those books, they do have, you know, a random piece of paper and it just marking where I am. So I might make some more, I don't know, on camera or off camera, but I like the way this came out. So definitely something I would do again, a nice, quick and easy project. So, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope it inspires you to do something cool for yourselves too, because don't forget, you know, crafting is fun, but sometimes crafting stuff for yourself is even better. So that is all for this video. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.